Gentlemen, children of all ages, Joker's Gaming is proud to present you some more Blue Jays baseball here on MLB The Show 24. I am your host, the one, true Joker, bringing you the call the action with John and Chris. Today, the Blue Jays once again will end up going to Kansas City for the fourth and final game of this series, with the Jays currently leading this series 2 games to 1. Jays looking to win this series today in Kansas City, but of course, Kansas City will look to tie it to split the series when it all boils down to it. Lineup pretty much stays the same, as most of the starters will be in today. As we expect, expect Perez of the Royals to be in today's game. And with that, let's look at the pitchers and quickly look at the batting order, and then we go to the pitchers to see who's will be trying to win today's game. There is the batting order. As you see here, we now go to the pitchers, as it will be Jose Barrios, who's for the Jays, who's 3-1 with an ERA of 2.54, taking on Kansas City's pitcher, who's 3-0 with an ERA of 3.19, and that, of course, is Regan. John, of course.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Kansas City Royals.
Jays, of course, looking to win this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Tie the series. We go to John and Chris to talk about today's starting pitcher.
So just about set and on the hill today, Cole Reagans. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
One out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. It features a great veteran presence, George Springer.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Reagans. He's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. That's out to center field. Isbell on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
And a big second out there by the Royals.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty. And that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
Second rounder fouls that off. He's currently batting full.
And now the lefty. This one smacked out to left center.
In this series, and will we
drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
The center fielder just misses that. And because of that, Bo will end up getting his 14th double of the season. As you see here, it goes just right over the center field. The center field, of course, quickly gets it, throws it in.
Here's Turner now.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
And takes low for ball one.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
George Turner, of course. Justin Turner, I should say, had yesterday.
Man at second. And
It's
that one
deep.
is lifted in the air on the move.
Satterfield will make no
He's
mistake
got it.
this time.
And that is that.
And gets the third and final out of the inning.
Blue Jays held in check. And now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game.
Of course,
You're
it'll
dialed
be
into the show.
Garcia, Blanco, and Perez. All dangerous hitters due up.
And we're back. And on the hill here today, Jose Barrios. What do you got on him, Chris?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
His
Bottom of the
ERA is
first.
2.54.
Now the third baseman, number 11.
No.
And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Strike on the inside corner.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Garcia. Batting, of course, 246.
0-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Jays
Kicks
looking
and
to get out of
deals.
this inning unscathed.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
He did in the top of the inning.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Garcia making a battle here.
The pitch. Foul ball still 0-2.
Looks like that'll be his 4th foul, I believe, or maybe
The
5th.
pitch. That one the other way. Fair ball.
That'll be a base hit, possibly
Now he turns
2.
and heads for second. The throw in. And
it
he's
is
got a leadoff double.
Kansas City starts things off with a bang.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So up next,
Well,
Tyrone Blanco.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately.
This to center field. Kiermaier moving under it.
Kiermaier will
Hauls
be
it in for the
there.
out. And there's
Gets
one
the
away.
out. So no advance by the man that's in scoring position.
And here now, the lineup for the Royals. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
But
But plenty of time to
gets the
recover,
out,
and that's the second out.
and no advance by Garcia. So the Jays keep Garcia at second.
Now here's
2 outs.
Bobby Witt Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Check swing. Call.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And the pitch. Out to short. Bichette
Play it.
throws to
And gets
first.
the big
They don't
out.
come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. End of one, and we're still scoreless.
Maybe even scoreless after the Jays. hold the
Back
runner
here in
on
Kansas
second.
City, and now it's Dalton Varsho.
Here comes Dalton Varsho. Varsho, of course, has 12 home runs this season. Currently batting at
But
.390.
why to kick the pitch?
But he's gonna
Swings
have
through that one out in
tough
front that
situation
time.
at the
Ravens,
lefty
a
versus
6'4
lefty bat.
lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider.
That's it, deep.
That one ripped right center field. Lays out and makes the
And
play.
what a play by the right fielder.
This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Sure. Just special.
Jansen
swinging a foul up. Straight back.
Fouls his first one off. Jansen has a batting average of 333. He's hit a home run in this series.
That one is hammered right field. Blanco going back. It's out of here.
But that one goes the distance.
His second homer this series, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
Of this season. And the Blue Jays open up the scoring here in the second.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Tattooed it, all right. 394 feet.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
3 for 4 in yesterday's game. Batting average is 301.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the finale of this 4-game set. Swing and a ground ball out to short.
But Junior throws
that takes care of Kiner-Falefa.
The way this game's going, every out is a big out.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Serven, the next to hit.
Serven playing his second game in a row in this series.
Lifted in the air, out to left.
Flies that one out to the left fielder for the
makes
third
the play,
and
that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run.
Dane
it's now
Jansen
a 1-0 ball game.
Gets his 7th home run to open up the scoring in this game between the Blue Jays and the Royals. Jays up 1-0.
Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Pasquantino, currently batting average is a 293. He's gotten 4 home runs so far this season.
The pitch. Now one missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 and 5 in his last game with a double.
Bounced out to short. Bichette
plays it.
Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Michael Massey.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
Massey, of course, batting average is 313.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center.
And we'll be there.
Kiermaier pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
NJ Maldini is now up. He has a batting average of 237.
MJ Melendez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He's 1 for 5 against Orioles lifetime. Should be good numbers for the Blue Jay fans.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Kiermaier trying to get there, and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
For the Blue Jays, 1-0 Blue Jays there, John. Kiermaier, Springer, and Guerrero due up.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, now it's the veteran outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here comes Kevin
The
Kiermaier.
lefty fires.
Lefty versus
and that's
lefty.
off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Kiermaier
in the air out towards right center. Isbell makes his way towards it. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. And that's a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Back to the top of the lineup, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Grounded out his first time. In the air, left field, Melendez in position, nabs it, runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
I'm surprised Kiermaier didn't try to steal earlier.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
It's always a dangerous chance. Vladdy hits it.
There it goes.
That
it is
baby
high.
is gone.
It is gone. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Paid off indeed. That one was crushed.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Very first pitch, and Vladdy crushes it over the left field wall to give the Jays now a 3-run lead. And as soon as he hit it, he knew it. 411 feet.
One out, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. That one hammered left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Track it off the wall, they get it in, but
one out, runner at second. Justin Turner next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Turner's an interesting guy to talk hitting with. Someone that kind of espouses the modern hitting philosophy. The whole let the ball travel, let the ball get deep. For Justin Turner, that is beat it with that. I want to hit the ball out front. I want to hit the ball out in front of the plate. Now this ball is down and could score a run. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
That will be hit number 9 from Justin Turner to keep his heat streak alive.
One away, runners at first and third. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Runners are at the corners, one away.
Tough elevation, a left-handed pitcher.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And a base hit knocks in a run. To third, he's in there.
Well done, drives in the run. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And Jays score their 4th run of the game.
Second and third, one gone. Now it's Jansen to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Second and third, one away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Fouls that one off. Both men on scoring position, man on second, man on third. One out. Jansen facing a 0-2 count.
Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes now for Jansen. Here in this 4-0 game so far.
2 on, 1 out. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Chooses to swing and fouls that off. Keeping the count remaining 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's take a lead.
And here it comes.
Absolutely
crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river.
That will be Jansen's
another homer. His second
home
home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board.
Yep.
It's 7-0.
John, his second home run of the game, his 8th of the season. And the Jays now have a massive 7-run
Boo, clearly
lead.
some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And
Here comes the
Jays
skipper, and we're going to see a pitching
starter.
change in this spot. Cole Reagan
That's
done
it.
for the day, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming up. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Chris Stratton.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now a chance for Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Popped up. Witt settles underneath it.
Kansas City
That's out
finally
number 2.
gets their first out here in the 3rd. No, correction, second out here in the 3rd.
Next is the designated hitter, Brian Serven.
Serven currently 0-1 today.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Serven in yesterday's game was 0-4. Hoping to change his fortunes today.
Swing and a miss. And the
Caught
count is
chasing a
0-2.
low one.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Got him. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working.
Strikeout.
It's now 7-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Home run by Guerrero and Jensen. As we go to the bottom of the 3rd with the Jays up 7-0.
Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the DH, Drew Waters.
Drew Waters now up. Batting average is a 172.
Here comes the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Rios will definitely get a few innings in
At
this
the
game
belt
with
and
that
fires.
lead.
Foul ball. Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Kansas City's Royals mascot trying to get the fans back into this. As Kyle Isbell, who has a 320 average, is now up.
Kyle Isbell stands in now and watches strike 1. Runner at
Isbell's
first with no
last 5
outs here.
games has had 2 home runs and 7 RBIs.
High fly
Gets it
ball
deep.
lifted in the air right
Springer,
field.
though, is there.
And George makes the grab.
And there's an out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Third baseman, Michael
We're back to the top of the order.
Here's the third baseman. Double the lead off the bottom of the 1st.
Garcia. Looking to keep things going for Kansas City.
Foul ball there.
Fouls that one off. He was 1 for 3 in yesterday's game.
The pitch.
Sorry, 2 games.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
He didn't play it.
Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Jay's looking to get out this inning, maybe with a double play here.
Righty delivers. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Kiermaier puts it away.
And with that, the man stays out first with 2 out now.
The right fielder, number 44, Jairo Blanco.
And now the right fielder, Dairon Blanco.
Jairo Blanco with a dangerous hit in Perez due up.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Guerrero should have this
right
one.
There
and makes the grab. And that's the inning. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. On to inning number 4. Blue Jays 7 and the Royals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. Stratton back to work. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Well, these Jays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Kiermaier gets caught chasing a bad pitch and fouls that off.
Ball 1 there. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
And Kiermaier will stay alive.
The 1-2. Hit well. Right field, way
Kiermaier
back.
had
And gone.
all of that.
Killing me, Smalls.
A gigantic blast. And they boost their lead. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
And Kevin Kiermaier gets his first home run of the season to give that Jays the 8-0
Well, he put a really
lead.
nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Indeed, nothing better. 434 feet for his first home run of the season.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And next for Toronto, George Springer.
Springer's 0-2.
And first offering is fouled off.
Springer is 3 for 13 in this series with a double. So he's kind of been struggling.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And the righty deals. Left
It's a
field,
deep.
way back there. This one's got a chance. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. He'll touch them all.
Back-to-back
It's
home
his
runs.
6th home run of the season. It's 9-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
You're right. Feels like a home run derby with their 5th home run of this game.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
The distance of that home
Here's
run,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
390
He's
feet.
already homered in this game. And a foul ball. Vladimir
Nice
Guerrero
reach out
Jr.,
back.
that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop.
Yeah,
Nobody on, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Popped up. Massey drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Bo's 2 for 2, with both of them being doubles.
Not close with that one, and that is ball 1.
Bo's had 40 hits this season.
Swing and a base hit.
Hit number 41.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now move to first. Bichette a dive back in.
Takes the lead.
Now it's Justin Turner. Bichette goes.
And run.
And first offering is fouled off.
But Justin Turner fouls it.
2 runs across in the inning here in the finale of this 4-game set.
Justin Turner fouls that one off. Now he's facing an 0-2 count. 1 out, man on first. 9-0 lead for the Jays here. Here in the top of the 4th.
Righty to the plate. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Ball shot. 1 for 2 today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's that one go by for a strike. Tennessee looking to get out of this inning.
That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Bichette goes. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya.
Killing me, Smalls.
A massive home run.
This
Their
inning.
3rd home run of the inning. It's 11-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
And with that home run, that ties it with
He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now, guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
That was a low pitch, but Varsho got all of it. 462-footer. A crushing home run.
The left-hander on now, Will Smith.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Smith will be the
So
third
2 away with
pitcher
nobody
in
on.
this game.
Danny Jansen to hit here. And that one fouled off.
Has hit 2 home runs in today's game, going 2 for 2. Should we see home run number 3?
Next offering is fouled back.
Smith looking to
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning.
So after 3.5 innings, the Jays now have a commanding 11-0 lead. Kansas City's gonna need a miracle to get back into this one. As we see those 3 home runs.
Bottom 4, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
The catcher, Salvador.
And a pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, these
Perez,
Royals just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Ground ball right side. Guerrero steps on the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Shortstop, Bobby.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He won the high school home run derby in 2018. They held the events between rounds during MLB's home run derby at Nationals Park.
Such a cool experience for Bobby Witt Jr. He had 8 homers in 76 seconds, hitting in front of major leaguers and 43,000 plus fans inside the stadium. Man, my adrenaline would have been pumping in that moment.
Pasquantino in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
He fouls it off, keeping him alive.
Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line.
Springer's there, though.
Springer there makes the catch, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. We played 4. Jays 11 and the Royals nothing. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Smith, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2008. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
To get his first hit of the game.
The batter.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Brian Serven now at the plate.
Serven looking again on the base for the first time today.
Swing and a ball lifted left field.
Hit like that won't do it.
And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's Kiermaier now.
Kiermaier 2 for 2 today.
And first offering is fouled off.
At the distance, but foul. Kiermaier's hit really good off of left-handers in this season.
And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
They say about batting average of 429.
The Jays
lefties.
up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball still 0-2. Here's a high chopper. Off balance
That's
feed. There's
two.
one.
No.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's
Has
choice.
Too much speed.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his
They do
feet
get
and
the
make
lead
a
runner.
strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So the batting order turns over. So up next for Toronto, George Springer.
He's going.
And they
Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. That's out number 3.
surprise. Kiermaier was trying to steal there. Why? It was an 11-0 lead. But I guess he's looking for stats.
Back here in Kansas City, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Michael Massey. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Massey's 0-1 today. With that hit, that keeps him alive at the plate.
And he deals. Got him looking. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Really love
Good
the pitch
start.
sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
And another ball.
2 balls,
Base is
1
empty, 1
strike.
away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it.
Strikeout
And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Waters at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Right through there for a strike.
Now, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Impeccable
Strikes out
command
the
in that
side.
one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
The Jays still with a commanding 11-0 lead after 5 innings.
Top of the 6th inning. Here's George Springer to start it off. Smith back to work. High fly ball out to left field. Melendez drifts towards it. 1 away. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Guerrero's 1 for 3 with a home run today.
That one down the line and foul ball.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Isbell pulls that one down, and there's 2 down.
Shortstop.
2 outs,
So
base
far,
is
shutting
empty.
things down.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. 3 for 3s, doubled twice and singled.
Bo looking to keep things going.
Now a high fly ball out to left center.
And Bo will
Melendez drifts
finally
towards
get
it,
out.
and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Jays 11 and the Royals nothing.
9-1-2. 2 up.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the 6th inning. So up now for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Close, but called the ball. And the count 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Number 11 in the box again. Takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Garcia.
Left field. Varsho moving under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
And next up for the Royals, Dairon Blanco.
Blanco's been quiet today. 0-2.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing. We go to the top of the seventh. Down to third baseman, Justin Turner. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And now the lefty found back our way, and that's out of play.
Turner, of course, got his 9th game in a row with a hit.
Kicks and deals. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays.
Varsho 2 for 3.
First pitch misses.
He got a home run and a double to his name.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
In the 1-2 count. Man on second.
In the air, out towards left center. One down.
Left fielder gets it, quickly gets it in, so no advance by Turner. One out here in the top of the 7th.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Danny Jansen. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Lined up. Here we go. It's 2 for 3.
Line drive, base
run
hit.
in.
Around third. He'll score, and they extend their lead.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
12-0 lead.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa next up for the Blue Jays.
Falefa 1 for 3.
Fly ball center field. Isbell coming on. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 15. Designated
Jansen
hitter,
remains on first.
Brian Serven next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Serven trying to get on base for the first time. Hasn't yet in the last 2 games.
That one drilled left field.
until now.
Hits the fence. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
All over that one right there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Sylvan gets his first double of the year.
So 2 down. Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. And first offering is fouled off.
Kiermaier 2 for 3 with a home run and a double today.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the top half of inning number 7. Popped up, foul territory
Perez
behind the
goes
plate.
Back and gets
Perez
it.
makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Blue Jays 12 and the Royals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Perez, the only guy that's
The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
The Jays trouble in this series. It's actually been quiet today.
And the pitch. And a foul ball.
He seemed to have his number today so far.
Out to short.
No shit.
And they get Perez for the out.
And Perez remains hitless.
Shortstop, Bobby Witt.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. Fastball for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Bobby Witt Jr., he's also hitless today.
Righty delivers. The other way. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down.
Vallejo makes a great play to get the second out.
Vinny Pasquantino.
2 outs, base is empty. Vinny Pasquantino getting ready to hit. Ground ball left side.
Nope,
and that's just foul.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Kicks and fires.
Ball.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The Blue Jays up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Big, I would say up massive for that 12-run lead.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two outs. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Royals bats are quiet there. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0.
Definitely hasn't been their day.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Nick Anderson.
Here comes
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Anderson, 5.23 for ZRA.
So the lineup flips over. Here's George Springer.
The right fielder, George Springer.
I believe after 7 innings, that will be it. So Jose Barrios.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. It's off his shoulder, eats him up.
And Springer will get on base.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now here is Vladimir Guerrero.
Safe, he's in.
15,895 people here today.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 14-0.
And that is his 7th home run of the season for Vladdy Guerrero Jr. And now it's a 14.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. That's in for a strike at 95, 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day.
Double number 16.
So a man aboard, and it'll bring up Justin Turner. In there at the knees, 0-1.
Justin Turner looks at the first one.
Runner at second, nobody out.
Bo Bichette scoring position. No.
Out towards left center, Isbell giving chase. Grabs it on the run. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Now Bo stretching to score yet another run.
And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That ball has just been voted off the island. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 16-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Matt Sauer takes over on the mound. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Kansas City's 5th pitcher of this game. Not what Kansas City wanted to do.
So one out, nobody on. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Danny Jansen. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Sauer, a 6'4" righty, 195 pounds. He's actually a former Rule 5 draft pick. 4 runs already in the frame here in the finale of this 4-game set. That's to third. Can't field it cleanly. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
And apparently Garcia appears to be in extreme pain following that last play where he dove for the ball at third base. Trainers are looking at Garcia's shoulder, but feels it might have been dislocated.
Garrett Hampson, and he'll be the injury replacement, taking over third.
Number
Jared
2.
Hampson will have
So
to
up
come
next
in
for
the game.
Toronto, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Bad.
Liner, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Couple of singles back to back. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
2 on with 1 out. Now Brian Serven, and first offering is fouled off.
His first double of the season this year. His last at bat in the 7th.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Headed towards the corner.
Deep.
Melendez going after it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs.
No advance by the
Next to the
runners.
Blue Jays, the center fielder.
Really, when you think about it, when you're up
Here's
by
Kevin
16
Kiermaier.
runs, you really don't need to. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. He's 2 for 4. He's got himself a home run in today's game.
And that one in the air center field.
And
Isbell under it. And that's the
will
3rd out.
Finally end the top of the
But
8th.
2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show Canada.
Vladdy and Varshaw.
And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey.
The second
lead
baseman,
going here in the
Michael
bottom of the 8th.
Massey.
And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. Berrios still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Tosses to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
MJ Melendez.
Now the left fielder, MJ Melendez. On the ground, right side. Kiner-Falefa throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, I was about to say, Kiner-Falefa makes a play and gets the second out.
Drew Waters stands in, 1 for 2.
That's it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's all for Jose Berrios, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound, and we'll have a new arm for you in a minute.
That man.
Aaron Loop on to pitch out of the pen here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And Luke, of course, his ERA is 5.79. He's definitely hoping to shave some numbers off with this late appearance. We got Tim Meza warming up also in the bullpen still. Jays, of course, if you just joined us, has a commanding 16-0 lead. This game is all but done. The Jays, of course, if they keep this score where it is, will end up winning this series 3-1 over the Royals. Royals, of course, won the first game, and the Jays have won the last 2. Jays looking to win their 3rd game in a row. And it's up to Aaron Lupa to keep the score where it's at.
And there's a ball.
And one switch hitter.
And it's fouled away.
Fouls that off. He's 1-1.
Two outs, base is empty.
And see 4 outs away.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
4 outs away from losing. It looks like it's all
Two down, nobody on. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball.
See a score like this. It is
The 1-2.
pretty hard to come back.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
And now
KC
we'll end
down
the
in
8th.
order. Still 16-0.
Kansas City's only been able to manage 2 hits in this game. Not what Kansas City was hoping to do today.
New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer. Now he steps out as time is granted.
Nathan Lukes will come
So
in.
they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Nathan Lukes.
Just giving him a bat. He's batting 200 today.
Sauer back to work. In the air, center field. Isbell settles under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Joey Votto. Looking to start something with one gone.
Joey Votto batting 294 today. Getting a player appearance in today's game.
And first offering is fouled off. The Jays up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there.
Will add one more run.
Killing me, Smalls.
A solo shot. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add a run. It's 17-0.
Oh.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Base is empty, one away. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Pinch hitter coming on, number 36.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well. So should give him a good at bat right here.
Snyder. 359 is back now.
Into center. Isbell under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The third baseman, number 2.
Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit.
Turner.
Justin Turner, 2 for 5 today. They obviously won't risk bringing in Belt since he's got that 11-game hit streak.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Now a screamer into the outfield. Melendez hauls it in to end the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada.
And Loop is coming out. Possibly to finish this game, but Tim Meza is still in the bullpen warming up.
Staying in the game on defense, Nathan Lukes. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, Joey Votto. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also entering the game, number 36. He's in at shortstop. And now it's Kyle Isbell. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off.
To make a change.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
To the right side. Votto takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Here's Garrett Hampson taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That one's in there, and that is strike one.
Garcia dislocated his shoulder, which is a big loss.
Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands and a pitch. That one hit to right. Sizing this one up.
Run that now.
They got it for out number 2.
The right fielder, number
Kansas
44.
City went away from this nightmares of a
So
game.
it's their last chance in this one. And to the plate for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco.
Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Kansas City up to their final strike.
Luke is just 1 strike away. To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
As we see some great defensive plays by Kansas City there. But we saw quite a bit of homers. There's Jansen. Then you got Vasquez hitting one. We see Vladdy. His 7th home run of the season. Joey Votto will get that ground ball, get the foul out to win this game 17-0. What a massive blowout win for the Blue Jays.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes.
Unfortunately, Kansas City's starting pitcher only goes 2 1/3 of an inning.
Drive home safely.
He allowed 7 earned runs, gave up 8 hits, while Jays pitcher Jose Barrios will get another win, pitching 7 2/3 of an inning. He only gave up 2 hits, but he never allowed any runs. Then again, when you think of it, the whole pitching staff didn't allow any runs to get the win. Notables for Kansas City, only guy that was notable was unfortunately the guy that got hurt, which was Garcia. He went 1 for 3 with a double. Big namers like Whit, Perez could not get on base today. For the Nobles for the Blue Jays, you had Bo Bichette, who went 4 for 5 with 3 doubles. Surprised he wasn't today's player of the game. Then you got Vlad, who went 2 for 5 with 2 homers. Then you got Jansen, who also got 2 homers and ended up going 4 for 5 today. And the award for the player of the game goes to Dalton Varsho, who went 3 for 5 with 2 home runs and a double today. That's probably why he ended up getting the player of the game. And with that, I have been your host, the One True Joker. This has been an episode from Joker's Us Gaming of Blue Jays Baseball on the show, MLB 24. And with that, once again, let's break down the scoring. As the only scoring we're going to break down is all the Jays. Jays opening up the scoring in the second, making it 1-0. Then they added 6 runs in the third, making it 7-0 at the time. Jays added 4 more runs in the fourth, making it 11-0. Then Jays added another run into the seventh, making it 12-0. Then in the eighth, they added 4 more, making it 16-0. And added 1 more in the ninth from that solo shot home run by Joey Votto there to make it a 17-0. The Jays ended up getting 23 hits out of those 17 runs. Kansas City was only managed to get 2 hits and no runs, of course. So, like I said, the Jays get a massive blowout win, 17-0 over the Kansas City Royals to win this series 3-1. With John, Chris, and myself, the 1-2 Joker, I thank you for watching this episode of Blue Jays Baseball on the Show 24. And with that, the 1-2 Joker gracefully signs out after this massive blow. Catch you next time on the next episode on Jokers of Us Gaming of Blue Jays Baseball on the show. Until then, this is the 1-2 Joker. Once again saying, we officially sign out of this one. And thanking all who watched.